Get out. Get out. Get out.
And still waiting for the red.
You notice like the audio was a little bit weird.
We are here at the conclusion of the 2026 NCAA South Regional Number 2 with the 2026 South Region champions, the Tampa Spartans. We are joined by Coach Joe Urso, Jhoander Irigoyen, and John Luke Glanton. Firstly, congratulations, Coach. And can you give us a summary of the game and the regional as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, the regional as a whole was led by our starting pitchers like it has been all year. And obviously the big surprise was the way the offense showed up this weekend. That's been the one thing I've been talking to the guys is I'm waiting to see it all come together. And, I knew we had something special, but, to see it all come together, 3 straight days is real important for our run that we're trying to make right now and, try to chase history. So another great start by Glanton, Fiker finishing it up, and just a big granny by Poppy over here. Yes, to put that thing, give us some cushion so we can breathe.
And first question about the game. I want to talk to you, Irigoyen, because you hit the all-important grand slam. You just had gotten a foul ball off the foot. It was still stinging a bit. Can you talk us through it?
Oh yeah. The count was 3-2, and he threw me a fastball inside, and then I fouled it off. And after that, I knew that the guy wasn't throwing changeup or slider for a strike. I knew that fastball was coming, so I just sat waiting for it. He threw a fastball inside again, and then everything happened like that. So I'm glad that I hit a homer, so we can put our team in a winning spot.
And now a question as well for John Luke Glanton. You've been on an absolute tear to close out the season, coming off of a Conference Pitcher of the Week award. You're able to get through 7 innings on 120 pitches. How has the durability felt as you've had multiple outings going more than 100?
Felt really good today. Got off to a slow start. Just had to dial it in and find it. And once I found my groove, it really started to go and just get ahead in the counts and get the first guy in, and it makes it all easy.
And Coach, what do you think was the best thing the offense was able to do this weekend compared to everything else? We already know the starters have been world class, everyone making all SSE teams and BJ Bailey getting the Conference Pitcher of the Year, but you've talked about situational hitting being something that's been hit or miss, but this weekend, a lot of hits.
Yeah, and another great day, situational hitting 5 of 8 today. Just moving runners, we got a bunt down, we got them in. Scoring runners, so everything was really clicking for us, and I think the guys were using the middle of the field more. We had a lot of doubles, tops at field, just all around a great effort. A bunch of guys with multiple hit games on this one with Evans, Books, Walker, Fiker, JoJo's big grand slam. So we had a lot of guys contributing. A lot of guys their swings are where we need them right now. So we just gotta get back to work, get our bodies some rest, and get ready for, the next team, whoever it may be. Hopefully we get to play at home, but, we'll see what happens at the Region 1 over there.
Jhoander, you've had a huge year to where, your name is circled on that lineup sheet for other teams. They know what you've done. How do you keep going at that high level when you're going to get their best and throw everything at you?
I'm always doing my routine, just get it to the field early, stretching good, and then having a good mindset, because I feel that's baseball is all about it. If you have a good mindset, you can do great things. I'm trusting in God. I'm a huge believer in God, so I think that He's guiding me through the right path right now, and nothing else, just keep working towards that national championship and just keep doing the thing that I'm doing right now.
John Luke, quick question for you. When you get a 3-0 lead, an 8-1 lead, does that change anything you do when you come out to the mound? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel you can change some things, try some things?
It's definitely a better feeling because you're going out there with a lead. you know, when we get a lead, that just tells me to be more aggressive. You know, make them make the plays. Just stick to my routine, like he said. I mean, you know, when they build a lead, it feels certainly good.
And Coach, I just wanted to ask you, I don't know if this is any different from previous years because I'm old and I don't remember everything, but but you've moved a lot of players around. You know, you tried Woodburn at second. I think you played some right, moved him to left. Fiker was at third base at one time, and have you moved players around to just find the right group?
Yeah, we've been trying to find the something that's going to click with the offense, and you know we were resting Fiker because with Sammy Beer out all year, our closer for the first month of the season, I didn't want to wear Fiker out of gas, so we've been resting him, and now throwing him in the lineup. He's had some big time hits for us. You know what a tournament he had offensively too, not just the two outings on the mound.
I almost felt like you said everybody was bonded, so does that mean you were all on a mission to prove the NCAA wrong in their seedings?
Well, I mean, on the seeding, you know, it's you know, we always feel like, you know, we're a top team, and you know, with the seeding, you know, we saw that strength of schedule seemed to be the importance they were going with, you know, 4 weeks ago. So we were prepared for this. We were prepared to come in as a 2 seed, and in a lot of ways, you know, sometimes that first round matchup, you know, with the SIAC, you overlook, you don't get it as you're not as focused for the whole tournament. And with this group, if you look at a lot of our losses, they were to some of the lesser competition. So we embraced it 4 weeks ago, and we said, you know what, we're going to play 3 tough opponents, and we're going to go get them, and it's going to benefit us. And that was our attitude. So we're going to, you know, hopefully win it here, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we get another home weekend. You know, that'd be nice, sleep in our own beds again.
And compounding actually kind of that response, do you think that because the last 2 times you've gone to the national title, you had to go through the losers bracket after a win to start the regional play? Do you think having the tougher competition at home helped propel you guys to go 3-0?
I certainly think it does. I mean, you know, I don't think it's anything to do with the competition. I think we play our game. I mean, we can beat anybody, you know. So we just need to stick to us and stick to what we're doing.
Question for the seniors as players. Obviously, unfortunately, won't be a guarantee that we can come back home for the Super Regional. If this is your final game at the Birdcage, what are you going to miss most about playing in front of the hometown fans?
One thing that I'm going to miss the most for sure is going to be the background that I get to see every time that I play here in Tampa. Yeah, especially at night. It looks amazing, it looks beautiful. And then just the just being able to play here at home, and it's another type of feeling because you're used to this, you're used to playing here, you feel more comfortable doing it. And then it's something that we would love to bring the Super Regionals to home, but that's up to the other 2 teams.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to miss the atmosphere and playing on that field if it's our last. But, I mean, we're ready to go anywhere, so.
2 final questions before we wrap up. Firstly, Coach, a lot of positives to take from this weekend, but you've been in this game long enough to know that even wins that look incredible on paper might have 1 or 2 weaknesses too. Is there anything that stuck out that you'd like the boys to improve upon leading into next week?
Well, we're going to keep talking about situational hitting. We're going to keep talking about 2-strike hitting, putting balls in play, because you know a lot of crazy things can happen. You just make contact, and you know Jack Martinez had a nice little hit to center field, just making contact with 2 strikes today as well as score runner. So it's we're going to keep working hard at it and keep grinding all the way to the end.
Coach, you had a lot of teams, but this weekend, this statement, can you just talk about the team and what you're seeing them do coming together and just the overall makeup of this team that people are seeing?
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. I mean, it's 22 new guys you bring together, you know, in a club, and they just embrace each other, and they became a family, and it's everything we preach, and it's not as easy as it sounds to build what we have accomplished here. And we've done it again, and, you know, if it ends up being a win on that last game or not, you know, it's not going to define, you know, what these guys have accomplished into, what this name on our chest means to us and the culture and everything we've built here. But really proud of this group. This was a tough transition with only JoJo and Woody on the offensive side and Satin as a pitcher that was in the bullpen. A lot of guys had to step up, and they all did. They all bought into the culture of Tampa baseball. And, a lot of baseball to be played still, so we'll get our rest and get ready for the next weekend.
Whether it's here next weekend or at West Florida, do you have any message for the fans at home who will definitely be traveling, whether it's back to the Birdcage or on the road to see the Tampa Spartans perform?
I mean, it's the best time of year, so we're excited. This is when all the alums start calling and getting together and meeting up. We're going to meet up again tonight at one of our alums, Daniel Foltz's place, and they'll all start to bond and all the alums come together. It won't matter if we're in Pensacola; they'll be there following us, and if we're home, obviously a lot easier.